Three, two, one. What's going on, everyone? You're watching Ash on Comics. My name is Ash. And oh boy, do we have a comic today. Captain America number 14. Legacy number 718. Oh, jeez. This is by Ta-Nehisi Coates. I normally don't touch this comic with a 10-foot pole. Ta-Nehisi Coates is known hater of America, racist, communist. And generally I get a feeling, he's just pretty much the opposite kind of person that should be writing Captain America. And I started hearing a lot of chatter about this particular book, and I haven't done a Captain America book on my channel before, so I just like, well, let me go check this book out, see what's going on. And oh man, it was it was kind of to be expected, I guess. So here we go. We open up, and the art's not as terrible as I was expecting it to be. It's not particularly good, but it's serviceable. And it starts off, there's a certain kind of guy who cleans his guns, prepping for the end. As for what the end actually means, well, he's not sure. All he knows is, when it comes, he'll be ready. Paranoid? Afraid? I don't know about that. Maybe they're just men, and like most of us, the problem isn't that we're afraid, it's that we're not afraid enough. Look at this freaking beta male doofus who's like, oh, taking this gadget that this woman just walks up, kind of smiles, gives it to him, and he's like, oh, I'll take this, and just plugs it into an outlet for no reason. Okay, cool. He plugs it into an outlet, and then this super loud noise goes off. It's deafening everyone, and next thing we know, he's getting grabbed by the head and smashed into the counter. Now, I don't know what this frame is right here. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a reflection. I thought this was really confusing. But it's obviously her grabbing him. Like I said, I guess it's reflection. It's just, it shouldn't have done that. It's confusing. And she just tosses him. Now, is she superhuman strength? Because this isn't a big guy. He's just a normal Joe. So I'm guessing what? He's maybe let's say he's 160 pounds. She's not tossing him. She might push him over. But, of course, this is comics. Women are just totally... I mean, dude, The Rock couldn't throw this dude like this, okay? But, of course, she just tosses him into a bunch of other dudes. What is their crime? I'm guessing it's that they're all white men, and they all must be destroyed. So let me go. I understood it. I really do. The world is changing. So this guy is just like, holy shit, there's this crazy woman. She just starts assaulting people for no reason. She hasn't said a word. I gotta defend myself. She's got superhuman strength. I'm afraid for my life. The world is changing. So she picks up a bar stool and then just bashes him over the head with it. Used to be traditions. So this guy's like, holy shit, the fucking pool cue didn't work. I gotta defend myself with a gun. Thank God for the right to bear arms. Used to be an order to things. And of course, she's living in the Matrix. What? This anatomy. Look at this leg. It's like the longest quadricep in existence. But I didn't say the art was great. So he tries to shoot. I don't know why he's trying to shoot the ground when she's up ahead. But, you know. And then she flips over, kicks him right in the face. I can't even talk right. Used to be men who fought like men. Oh yeah. These guys. O'Hara and the Ringo Kid. So she goes to throw a punch. He catches it in her fist, which actually is the first reasonable thing that's actually happened in this book so far. Used to be a man was promised something, but John Wayne is dead. What? What does that even mean? So he bear hugs her, and then she bites his ear off. What the okay. Gary Cooper was another era. And this guy's just like, what's going on? She just comes up, rams her knee into his face, And now we've got some deaf Injun chick who fights like a girl. And so yeah, this girl is probably 135 pounds. I mean, she's kind of burly for a girl. She just annihilated this whole bar full of men. That would never happen. This is stupid. What's going on, you wonder? Wow, this crazy villain. I hope Captain America can stop her. Oh, she's working for Captain America. Cue the facepalm. Ugh. Echo, grab one of them. And look at this, guys. Look at Cap's face. Look at this doofus face. Grab one of them, he says. Shouldn't matter which. Sharon, give me something. That cloak is still blocking most of the structure, but the east wall of the bathroom should be it. Okay, we're moving. Scan some fingerprints on a tile on the ground. Why? Okay, I'm not even gonna. And something opens up. Secret passage. Oh, and look, it's Cobra, Confederate Cobra. Who are these dudes? They got half a Confederate flag on their face. What is this? And then immediately, got guns. Captain America says, or sorry, not Captain America. Girl compadre says, bingo. Captain America, the Legend of Steve. Oh my god, this is just so stupid. Why am I getting all these alerts? The Legend of Steve. Let's turn off these alerts. Sorry about that. I gotta read this to you. Hydra conquered the United States under a leader with Steve Rogers' face. Actually, that was Steve Rogers. Sorry. Continuing. Captain America returned, and Hydra fell. Pause. Actually, that was Cosmic Cube, fake Captain America. But a new threat known as the Power Elite emerged and declared Steve and the Hydra Supreme to be one and the same. After the Power Elite framed Steve for the murder of Thunderbolt Ross, he served time at their privatized prison, the Myrmidian. Fearing for Steve's life, Sharon Carter rescued the mysterious Daughters of Liberty and their leader, the Dryad, to break Steve out. Now Steve is free. He's been fighting to restore his name by going after the ruthless Watchdog Militia. Nick Fury has been trying to track down Steve, but his efforts just led him straight to the Dryad. This is stupid. So Captain America now is tracking down homegrown American militiamen, patriots. Enter the Watchdogs. Of course. This is so stupid. There's no one like man babies. I'm not going to interject for the rest of this page my own comment. I'm going to read you exactly what the page says. Enter the Watchdogs. Man babies who never made it to state. Losers who dream of shooting up a school because the head cheerleader never went behind the bleachers with them. That's the legitimate dialogue. It is so cringy. No, these people that write Marvel Comics, they literally believe that people dream of shooting up schools. No, there have been a handful. Open your hand up and see all those fingers? Open your other hand up. That's, okay, 2 handfuls maybe, of people out of 350 million who were deranged psychopaths that snapped because of mental health issues and a combination of severe depression and who knows what else, right? Maybe some mind-altering medication or drugs in their system, decided to shoot up schools because they're deranged lunatics, okay? There aren't just people in the South being like, yay, old Confederacy, let's shoot up schools. Or they're not just people out there going, oh man, I wish Rebecca, the cheerleader, would have, man, she was scoring my flirtations. I'm going to go shoot up a school. No, that's just stupid. And then Steve Rogers just like, we didn't get to go to state this year, man. I'm going to go shoot up a school. No. No. And you know what? Steve Rogers was one of those people. Not that he wanted to shoot up a school, no. But he was one of those guys that didn't go to state, didn't get the cheerleader, right? He was one of those scrawny little kids. He overcame that. He rose above. That's what makes Steve Rogers great, right? This is stupid. This is Ta-Nehisi Coates writing his lunacy, his own perverted anti-American politics, just spewing out of his mouth and into Steve Rogers' mouth so that Steve Rogers can puke it all up on the rest of us. Next page. I knew guys like this back during the war. Jackasses who didn't care one hoot about death camps or massacres or the Jews. They just wanted someone to beat on because they thought that's what men did. No, you didn't, Steve. No. Can someone please send a copy of Saving Private Ryan to Ta-Nehisi? It won't matter. He would read that and think it was all white propaganda. No, the people who were in World War II were, just like in Saving Private Ryan, school teachers and normal Joes that got drafted into something fucking horrible. And they just did the best they could, and they were fighting... Well, they weren't really fighting Nazis. They were fighting Jerries. They were fighting Germans. And the Germans were there protecting their homeland that we were invading. And yes, we were invading for a purpose, but it wasn't a purpose that those guys caused, right? They were just schmoes like the rest of us. Their government did some shitty-ass things, and now the next thing you know, they got Americans, driving tanks on their soil. And our boys, for the most part, knew that. Steve Rogers knew that. And second of all, the whole death camp thing wasn't discovered till after the war. Steve Rogers went under before the end of the war. He would have never encountered any of this stuff. So then they come through a secret door. Damn it, they're here. Well, get on with it already. Kill them. Just this frame right here just looks like out of a cartoon. This is silly. So they shoot some energy beam at Steve, and he blocks it with a shield. Ditto for these AIM idiots. Nerds with a persecution complex. Sharon, it's AIM. And then Captain America does a bunch of little vaulting around, little parkour, and then dives at this machine and slices into it with his shield. Since when did Captain America's shield was able to slice through solid metal like this? Nothing matters at Marvel. And then, boom, as Captain America dives away, and he shouts at the AIM soldier, shut down the cloak, now! Rah! 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 And we've got visuals. Trouble heading your way, girls. On it, Tony. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Look at them beating up people. Oh, look at those tough poses. Beating up those evil rednecks. Steve, I found the prisoners. Oh, no. What is it, Tony? As Steve just randomly bounces his shield around, totally missing. Why is the shield not just flying through the wall? It's sliced through hardened metal, which is like what a gun barrel would be, like super hard, but it doesn't go through like plaster walls. What? Nothing matters. This looks like, the White Tiger here looks like someone traced a video game screenshot of someone wall crawling in like Call of Duty. Not wall crawling, but wall running. The life signs, they're blinking out. It's not a kidnapping, Steve. It's an execution. Dun dun dun. Steve, you got both an elevator and stairs. White Tiger, take the stairs. We'll hit him from two sides. So their brilliant plan is to go down getting shot at while in an elevator, which would be the dumbest thing you could possibly do. And then the elevator door opens and Steve holds his shield up. Or better yet, traffic them. Wait, what's going on? There was some dialogue or something going on. Oh yeah, what is it with watchdogs built underneath this town? A place for them, not just to beat on the weak, but to kill them. That's right. These rednecks are just like, let's build a secret underground base to just kill weak people. Or better yet, traffic them. That's right, of course. What could be possibly worse than killing people to an angry black man who's a communist and anti-American? That's right, slavery. Play the slave card. These rednecks, apparently, and they're very diverse. I have to hand it to them. Look at here, they are very diverse. They are not, discriminating at all in their slavery. They have white guys. Looks like maybe an Asian person, Hispanic. Got a black guy in there. Hey, why are we knocking these guys, man? They're filling the quotas. The goal was to keep us pinned down while the watchdogs got all the prisoners through that portal. But I had an app for that. And these guys have technology to teleport. And they're just like making a little hate group just to hate weak people. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Ava was the future these guys never saw coming. Look at this terrible pose. Like, she just kicks him in the back. Like, that's a dynamic shot for you. Shut it down, says one of the militia guys. And they're shooting laser guns. The kind of hero who used to live off screen. This was her time. He's talking about Ava, the white tiger, I guess. But not hers alone. Ah! She gets grabbed by the hair. You like that, girl? And of course, in 2019, gingers are evil. The villain, of course, is a ginger. Never could have come down here. Never should have faced off against sin. You'll remember next time. And of course, the only person that can beat up a girl hero is a girl villain, right? Because a man would just get his ass whooped. We saw what happened earlier with the Indian girl, just wipe the whole bar. But women, that's their bane. And then, there's Indian girl. Get off her. Look at the shot. It's so terrible. Can someone please send this artist how to draw comics the Marvel way? Marvel, can you get some copies of this book to hand out to your artists? This is so awful. And then what's going on in this panel? She just grabs her by the cuff of her pants, and then I guess she's tossing her somehow. Make me, tramp. Ooh, look at this dialogue. Get off of her. Make me, tramp. And then once again, Steve Rogers is completely inaccurate with his shield. Just flies way off. And she sighs, you again. We ain't done, Cap. I'll see you soon. Look out, boys. Coming in. I'm assuming she's going to say hot. And then it closes. And Steve Rogers' shield again bounce clunk. Why doesn't it go through the metal? And then he says, damn it, Sharon. We lost them. But White Tiger consoles him. No, we didn't, Steve. You did good. No, actually, White Tiger, you lost them. They're through the portal and they're gone. So he's right. And then we get this cutesy, like, oh, look, they're texting. How did the talk with Fury go, Aunt Peggy? Gale 1 says. Hera 2. About as well as you could expect. Oh, yeah, look, she's having a coffee on a bench. And then, oh, look, they got the police guys arresting the bad bigot guys. They're probably from North Carolina, because, that's where And then there's Nick Fury. Hera 2. I led him to the water, Ronnie. Hera 2. Let's see if he drinks. And he sees the Cap shield. And then, of course, it's Crossbones. And then they're just like, oh, look, everything's bad. They're taking the people to Madripoor. That's it. That's this comic. Next issue, the legend of Steve continues. Growing concerned that the Daughters of Liberty are keeping secrets, Steve goes rogue to investigate a well of corruption in New York City. Why doesn't he go to Madripoor? This is trash. Okay, it's not as racist. Well, actually, it's pretty racist. It's pretty anti-American. But it's not actually as bad as I was expecting, because I was really expecting bad. So, even really bad was not as bad as my nightmares were making it up to be, but hopefully you got some entertainment from me. More, don't waste your money on this book. This is terrible. Ta-Nehisi Coates cannot exit Captain America fast enough. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep this one short. like and subscribe. See you next time.